Hello saviors and welcome, my name is Seivar24 and today I am going to be continuing Darkside Detective. Playing once again as Francis McQueen and his sidekick Dooley, we are going to be heading to the Disorient Express, which I have absolutely no idea as to what kind of mystery I'm going to be dealing with in this one, because I have absolutely no idea what this is possibly referring to. Like, so far Malice in Wonderland and Home Alone have been easy references to get, but I'm not quite sure about Disorient Express. Comment in the section below if I miss any of these, references by any means. Go ahead, because I'm kind of curious as to what they actually are. Be as cruel as you want to be, because I just want to know what the answers to these things are. So we're going into the Disorient Express, and I'm wondering as to how this is going to turn out, because who knows what's going to happen. Dooley has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Oh, okay. So to the Disorient Express. Detective, you're here. I came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I just needed a ride. Station's closed. Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyways, let's go. A spooky train. Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late to work. Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside division. Do you not think... I try not to. That's a detective's work. Yeah, we've showcased that a lot in the previous episodes, where you just don't really seem to have that much of a brain. Also, 666 Street. Yeah. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work, you're buying. Really? Really, Dooley? Are you sure we can't just go to work? I need to get my morning nap in. You're hopeless. Let's get on with this waste of time. Nothing happening here. Investigation then. Really? A spooky train comes in and you say nothing's here? Nothing's happening. Nothing to worry about. Can't say I'm surprised to find that something strange is happening here. Right? Cops is dumb? Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Yeah, kid. So, this is a flickering light. Flickering lights always suggest spooky hijinks. Seems to be working, but I've no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. Do I need to get a... Really? Wait, we'd probably best check this place out properly before leaving. Okay, so yeah. Why do you give me an option to hit the exit first? Sorry, detective, the barrier is broken. We have to crawl under it. Can't we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Okay, let's go back up the stairs because I wanted to see what... Do you use the subway often? No. Before we had the squad car, I tended to take taxis. Stop. What? What? Did you say something just then? What? Me? No, no, no. Yeah, right. Dooley, you are just... Hey, it's a busker. Oh, okay. Well, not quite sure what happened there. Unky Sam don't want you to know about the truths I'm here to show, so it makes me frown when I smell a pig and his dumb sidekick come to shut me down. Sidekick isn't a word. Poetic license. Pig. Wow. Okay, then. See, it's just spooky. Generically spooky, nothing special about it. Let's go get donuts. Dooley, it's glowing. Maybe it's pregnant? Do you have a ticket, sir? Sorry, who are you? Train's conductor, sir. Right. You look a tad ghostly, sir. That I do. That I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one, and they can't be seen. Not without the proper equipment. No, we're from the dark side. Then what are you doing here? Train stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Bright Side Division are looking into it right now. Bright Side Division? They have an opposite version of the division? The Bright Side Division. Right. Why are you here? As I said, sir, train stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. Would you have to see inside the control rooms to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Because they're phantasmal, they're just calling us people who... So always got some kind of slander. There's something about this green, transparent, and eerie train that suggests it's not meant to be here. You think? It's a bright, glowing train with a phantom as its conductor. What would have possibly given you a clue? Alright, moving on to the next platform. I wonder if this camera caught any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. Oh, okay, well, I just received a plunger. I hate that right-clicking is a freaking skip. I don't need that. There seems to be something in here. A receipt. Control room is locked, for now. Dooley. Oh, come on, detective, you know as well as I do how these things go. Unfortunately, he's right. Yeah, scat rat. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Really? What in the world? A glowing green receipt that says, for pickup. I can't read much else on it. Oh, I've got a handle. 2 more of these and I can have a mediocre juggling act. Wow, okay. Hi there. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broken, I have no feet to hold against it. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. Whoa, hold up, Daddy-O, I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out? Oh, what is it? Still has no toilet paper, Daddy-O, and I'm a cat that needs him some. His name is Shaq. But he looks like brown. Like, I'm in a bit of a bind, Daddy-O. Dooley, I don't feel comfortable with any of this. You and me both, Daddy-O. Like James Brown is who he looks like, I think. What on earth is that? Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. No use. You could say that it is in tentacle on staying where it is. I need to find something to push it down with. I need a plunger, but I only have the handle. Doesn't feel right to me. No? That's some lazy graffiti. I always put in more effort when tagging the subways. What? You heard me, narc. I've heard of sewer gators, but sewer cephalopods go down a tree on my conspiracy blog. You have a conspiracy blog? Yeah, Duillumination. I write about .com. I write about important stuff like the world lizards, crop dusting, and how the moon is fake. The moon is fake. Oh yeah, not only did we not land there, but there doesn't even exist. Well, who would lie about that, and why? The moon people from the real moon behind the fake one? Why don't you write about the stuff we see? Sure, who'd care about the boring old train when there are moon people filling our heads with lies? Right. People would think you a nutjob. Creepy or not, nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. That noise reminds me of my carrier since I was assigned to the Darkside division. Oh, career. Going down the toilet. Here you go, dude. Here you go, guy. Sorry to leave your hovering for so long. Far out, Daddy-O. Here, take this coin as a thanks. The occult coin. An occult coin? Okay, then. Well, nothing left for the bathroom. And nothing else over here. So I guess I could use this. Nope, I didn't want to click that again. I guess I can use this here. There's not a chance in hell that this will work. Right, of course it would work, and I freaking right-click. Dang it, that's so stupid that would happen. I don't want that. I don't like that. Don't freaking give me a right-click option that just skips every freaking piece of dialogue that I could possibly need. Okay, so he doesn't have any idea as to what the receipt is for, but I can give him a ticket. 1 ticket, fine. On you go then, I suppose. A party guy. I like your glasses. They're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is a party place when I have my goggles on, and I always have my goggles on. Even here, now, we party on the train. A hippie gal. Well, hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Francisco, obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for a start, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky, nobody is being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Was he seriously thinking about asking her on a date? Granny Dooley, is that you? Sorry, dearie. I'm Granny Gooley. You do look like my little Patrick, though. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. I spy with my little eye the coming of the end, the world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favorite. Jeez, apparently that's everybody's favorite. Ah, a Darkside portal. It appears we found our #1 suspect for all these strange going-ons. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may be duly... What are you doing? Reading it its rights. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm, Dooley. Right? Like, how is he supposed to do that? How is he supposed to arrest this Darkside portal, which apparently we're going to be going through? Looks like the Purple Rift has an accomplice. I'm going to need a second pair of handcuffs. Agent McScream? I'm guessing he's part of the Bright Side Detective Agency. It kind of looks like a bald version of me. You look familiar. Does this fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind, rain? Damn it, man, I've lost my train of thought. Aha. So you're an agent here, huh? We are all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks. It's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, fiends, fleshy monstrosities. Things that should not have come to pass. Tracks of chaos intertwined. So, not much of an idea right now then. No. So, receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Yeah, let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. I'd best be going. We had all best be going to the places we would best be at. Yeah. Talk in riddles a little bit more, shall we? Finally, somebody in authority. Hey! Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more of the rest of us. Hi, detective, what's going on? Hi, it's Raxa from the library. Raxa? Why are you here? Getting the train from college. We got diverted to wherever this is. Well, we're on the case now, so get comfortable. He means, oh, no, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can help at all. Will do. Hello? Do-da-dee. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. Stay back, monster! What's going on here? You're not really him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time, then some weird lights flashed, and now we're here. Wherever here is. Who's this man you keep talking to? He looks a bit like you, only not at all now that I properly see you. He stalks about outside the train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone so far? Thankfully, no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. End it all with, whoa, calm down. Sorry, thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yep, and I'm not sure who chooses. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Sorry about that mix-up earlier. And there's a waster. Of course there'd be a waster and a hipster on the opposite trains. Hey dude, we've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid... Because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at liberty. Yeah, I think I'll indulge a little too much this morning. I think I indulged a little too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. He's higher than a kite, isn't he? If you find yourself in a parallel dimension, please stay in the carriage. An oddly useful warning. Well, does that literally say that? Really? In case of fire, pray somebody has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. I should probably stay with these people and make sure they're okay. You're tired from walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. And there's another busker. There's a ghost car. Before I actually... Any updates, Detective? Still investigating, Rexa. Okay, well, if I can be of any help, just let me know. Roger, roger. Alright, what's the busker got to say? Sing me a song, buddy. What? You're the busker, not me. That's how buskers work here. You're a tourist. Not gonna happen. Now then. You look like of those living folk we've got plodding about the place right now. Officer Dooley? Name's Gooley, chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside? Division specialists deal with threats from your neck of the woods so as to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world, that from which you came, son. I surmise your appearance that you are a detective, albeit one down is luck. Hey, I presume that being the case, you've crossed over to the investigate your world's version of this situation. I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to us professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son, seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. So the intelligence between Officer Dooley and Detective Francis McQueen are rather mixed up, and neither one of them is really that useful. From what I can tell, anyways. Let's go to the platform. This is a restricted area, classified personnel only. You are not classified personnel. No, I did not think so. On account of myself and McScream being on the only ones who is McScream. So unless you is one of us, I suggest you step back, son. Step back. Oh, jeez. A dark pitch of fuzzy mold. I think it's looking at me. I just picked up a... Oh, gosh. I could put on a... It looks like hair. Is this machine crying? It looks like it, too. It's got, like, tears kind of dripping down the sides. Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. Okay, so there's debris. Most of the Darkside city appears to be in ruins. Trains do not run on time. They run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Right? Like, that's a pun on our side of things. Ah, help! I'm on fire! What on earth? Ah, I'm a burning trash barrel. I'm meant to be on fire, you gonk. The look on your face, brilliant. I'm not even sure what to say about that. Given how little I know about this place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. That's a good point. What horrors could possibly make the news here? Mayor points off camera. Rather than points at camera? Really? So they're more worried about people who actually look into their camera when watching TV? Is that the thing? Amaze your friends, surprise your enemies, confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate assemble. Comes with a free press ganging. Press ganging? Okay, I'm not even sure I want to know about that one. Be a badass biker, bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Assuming your ass is bad, either in the dangerous sense of or the missing a buttock way, your call. Did you write these adverts yourself? No, sir. Came that way, sir. Good words, aren't they, sir? I'm not even sure. Dressed like a punk or a road warrior from the future. Or, you could wear this and be a, I don't know, a carrot? Well, I'm convinced. Right? Like, just be a carrot. It's full of ones and zeros. How would anyone wear these? Say, sir, while wearing a brown bin bag. Come on, guy. This is a nice coat. And they say the customer is always right. A snarky teenage wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcome as he'll turn up and then he'll be there and it's almost as much a hassle to get rid of him as it is just to leave him be. That's my usual party vibe anyway, as 2 thumbs up for me. Jeez. What's this one? Looks normal enough to me. Normal, sir? What's that? I cannot read. Why can I not read? Normal, sir? Why, that's the very pillar summers are built on, sir. A friend and mentor to those in need, a shoulder to cry on, a person who will live in a wood hut with no air conditioning, the legendary camp counselor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the mustache, sir. Shows 'em to be rugged wildermen, suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counselor, not for timid folks like you and I, sir. No, sir, no, sir. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers, no. So I ask you mighty nice not but once, keep your sausage fingers from my money box. An invisible person. Welcome, sir. It's that is to say, me, and it's pleasure to welcome you to the costume shop. Is that, so that is the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fella said. And if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway. He'd add, very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work? Hoping to wow a six-armed lover? Tired of looking like a hobo? Hey, that's our motto. Whatever your shame, Spider's got you covered. Your name is Spider? Indecipherable blocks, coming soon to a theater near you. So there's nothing here. Wait a minute. One ticks, oh, Miss Boscotti? I does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, yes, thanks. Then there you are, miss. One swim cap. Thanks, I guess. Ah, a swim cap. So now I get to look like my counterpart. Jeez. What in the world is going on in this world? Or Darkside, I guess I should say. Put on the swimming cap. I need to find something completely disguised as before putting it on. Now I guess I can dress up as Agent McScream whenever I want. Yay. Time to try this. I can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try whatever this is out, I guess. Oh my gosh. If this fools Chief Ghoulie, I'm gonna be... Let's see what happens if I do this. I don't know if I should. I do know, and you should not. Okay, so apparently he won't allow me to. Alright, wear the bad disguise. Do you think, son, that I've not seen my share of disguises? This one is particularly poor. What with the particularly made up of some fungus and you lacking a certain floaty, transparent quality. Well, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish that agent was sent. I wish that agent I was sent was so innovative. I tell you what, son. In you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? Jurisdiction. I'll paperwork up a salute eon. Now, or few up before I change my mind. Right, thanks. The backwards words they've got here. It's full of pictures of you playing a game where a tiny pixel man looks in a trash can at a picture of you. Fourth wall breaking, apparently. To whatever extent you want to call it. Looks like he hung in there for too long. Oh, that's a picture of a cat hanging from a wire or something. Who doesn't like having keys? It'll probably work for the other side. A note saying she loathes me not. Nice healthy relationship. All systems operating correctly. Everything seems to be working correctly here. Let's not touch anything in case I change that. Right. So let's go here. Looking good, Frankie. I think you've let yourself go. Shut up, reflection. Wait, what? The reflection just talked back. It's nailed shut. I hope that barring holds. Right? Like, this place looks familiar. Either that's a clue or there is one lazy artist hanging around here. Huh. The water goes both clockwise and counterclockwise here. So it goes like spiraling in opposite directions at the same time? How does that work? Do not ask questions about the logic of Darkside. Seems to be something stuck in here. That's better. Thanks. I mean, flush. Plunger head. The ultimate accessory in toilet debungification. if you want to call it that. Alrighty then. Alright, so I've got everything I need from here. I can obviously just... What's that you have there? It smells of evidence to me, but you shall not take it beyond this place. Looks like I'll have to put this key back until I find some other way to get it past him. Any updates, Detective? Still investigating, Raxa. Okay, well, if I can be of help, just let me know. Could I, like, smuggle it via Dooley? See, these people look healthier. That's because they're alive, Dooley. Playing video games, listening to music, indulging on mind-altering substances. I guess they are living life to the fullest. I guess that's one way to put it. My gut says no on this one. I could throw this plunger at your face. Doesn't feel right to me. Control room. Yeah, I figured it was. Not sure that's the best course of action here. So how am I supposed to be able to smuggle it? Alright, fine. Let's go to the control room. Put the key back. Someday you'll be mine, little key. Oh yes, you will be mine. Alright, into the toilet we go, where we go to deal with the tentacle monster. Right. You little sucker. Ha, sucker. Tentacles, very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? I wonder where the wee fella is now. Not a clue, but if there is anything that could have possibly come from that, it's probably going to be in the dark side, which I'm going to have to traverse back through again. Which I have a feeling that that's exactly how I'm going to be getting this key smuggled to the other side now. There's my little wriggly buddy. So, this is where I sent you to, huh? Take the key. Hold on to this for me, will you, buddy? Now it looks like it's a barb on a friggin' tentacle. Like it's about to kill something. When I plunge you, Purple, remember that I plunge you with love. Alrighty then, so that's exactly what I was expecting was going to happen. Alright, back to the tentacle monster we go. Thanks, Purple. Did you name the tentacle Purple? Don't be jealous, Dooley, you're still my favorite. I wouldn't even call him that. I wonder if the doors use the same key. Well, only one way to find out. That seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Exactly what I was figuring. What? How'd you get in? Tam locked that door from the inside. This is your handiwork, I take it? They should have fired an old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told him he did his black magic classes, started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is. Oh, so you're talking to yourself in the third person. Book him, Dooley. I left my book at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead? That's exactly what we mean. Book him. Detective? Yes? Have we tried turning it off and back on again? Which? The computer? I was going to say the train station, but what you said makes more sense. Get out of there, guy. I've seen what happens if you hang on for far too long. What are you talking about? I've seen things, Dooley. I see the ritual stuff on the back. Looks like this place was the scene of some occultic goings-on. The cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas. Thought which was nice. Old Tam always was fond of Christmas. Pappy used to buy us all the trains, and Mama gave us voodoo dolls. Magical time of the year. Doesn't sound like a healthy time for me. Stop going through the trash. An unexpected but strangely relevant note. Trying to say something to us. People will think twice about firing old Tam now. They'll think twice about hiring you, too. Wait, what? Warning, virus detective. Line 01, power control system. This is some bad hoodoo. Tam must have installed an occult virus on the controls that's causing all these problems. An old floppy disk popped out. This must be how the virus was installed. Could prove useful. A cursed disk. Well, I know exactly. Stay here, Dooley, and make sure this guy doesn't get away. But then how is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point. Aw, well that ain't fair. And... Raxa, think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on. I can probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for. Thanks. So what do? You need to clean the infected disk sectors. Sounds easy? Not so easy. It's a virus, so each sector you clean will infect those around it. You can also lure the virus from the infected sectors onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. Why would I do that? To beat the virus, you have to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking it. This sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I've made a backup. Just hit the reset if you need me to roll back so you can start again. Thanks. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so I managed to get most of them. Not quite what I was going for, but hey, look, I win. Now I'm back to square one, but on the opposite end of things. Got it. Yes. There we go. Virus eliminated. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, great. And you're sure this will work? Sure is a strong word when dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes. Well, if it does, the city owes you big time. Really? Because I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and jump through the train so we can put in the antivirus. Uploading antivirus now. And the trains go back to their respective sides, and the portal should close, right? There it goes. Yay! So we fixed it. Ticket to ride. Great work, detective. We got the trains moving again. Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right? No? Let's get this guy into the cells. Ahaha, now how you gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we have this car. This has not been a good day for Tam. Not the brightest bulb ever to be conceived. Okay, then. Police farce. So that's the next one we're going to be dealing with. So some pretty interesting scenarios, some pretty good puns, nice little situations that we have to constantly deal with. A nice little series of puzzle solving and little games that we have to do along the way. This game is pretty good, and there's a lot of clever stuff. Probably a lot of references that are going over my head that I'm not catching on right now. Again, tell me in the section below if you think that there's some of these things that I'm, like, completely missing. Like, at all. What are the references that I'm missing here? Like Disorient Express, what is that referring to? Because I know that these are going to be some references that I am not catching on to. Tell me any of them at all, because I'm kind of curious. Also, don't forget to check in the Discord channel through the link in the description below, because there is a link that to a new Discord channel that has been just recently made by Dysfunction. Thank you, Dis. Where you can hang out and possibly communicate with me when you decide to join in. But for now, this is gonna have to be everything. Really fantastic game. I'm not exactly sure what to truly think of this, but it's really clever in various ways. That being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care,